For more Bollywood gossips, hit the bell icon and never miss an update from Movies Adda.
Hi, this is Riya Sen and you're watching me on Movies Adda.
So hello guys, first of all welcome to Movies Adda. दोस्तों फिलहाल मेरे साथ है बंगाल की बंगाल की मिष्टी दोई जैसे बहुत फेमस होती है, तो बंगाल की ब्यूटी है मेरे साथ और रिमझिम है मथुरा से। तो आप लोग कंफ्यूज मत होइए, मैं बात कर रही हूँ रिया सेन की, जो बहुत जल्द नज़र आने वाली है एक वेब सीरीज़ में। लेकिन वेब सीरीज़ का नाम है पति पत्नी और वो, तो वो यहाँ पे पत्नी बनी है या वो बनी है, वो ये खुद बताएंगी। वेलकम रिया, वेलकम टू मूवीज़ अड्डा।
थैंक यू सो मच। इन दिस वेब सीरीज़ में पत्नी हो या वो हो, you have to watch that and you have that is the whole mystery and yeah, so you have to see that. I can't tell you, I can't reveal it. और मैं रिमझिम हूँ from Mathura. She's playing a half UPite and half Bengali girl and yeah, that's what the web series is about. It's a comedy, it's romantic, it's everything.
Okay. Just say you said it's comedy also. So कहीं ना कहीं do you feel that जितने भी genres हैं तो comedy करना सबसे ज़्यादा tough होता है to make people laugh?
No, I don't think it's tough if you enjoy it. I think if you enjoy it, it is the easiest because see, it depends on who you're shooting with and how you're shooting it and what kind of scenes. If there are scenes that you cannot relate to, then comedy becomes very difficult because then you have to completely fake it, and to fake a smile or to fake being funny is the most difficult. But if it makes sense to you, if you're enjoying it, if you have good dialogues, if the situation is funny, if the co-actors are funny, then you enjoy it. And I think over here, the script is very simple, and the dialogues are very funny, and the actors are very funny, naturally funny people. So I think it just made it work.
Okay, as you said, talking about the co-star, how was it working with Anant?
Well, Anant is a very good actor. I learned a lot from him. He's new, but I mean, he's very intelligent, so he knows how, he's just extremely good as an actor. Like, you know, his expressions, his body language. So first 2 days I was, I was a bit lost because I'm the kind of person, I need some inspiration from my co-actors or my directors. I need some inspiration. I need some 2-3 days of time to like warm up into the character. And I did 1 or 2 scenes. I still wasn't feeling it. And then when I saw Anant give a close-up, I watched him. I saw his body language and I was like, okay, he's very good. So from that, I took some inspiration and I was like, I also have to match up to that. So then it helped me with my character to become better and to improve on what I already have. And yeah, so it was amazing working with him. And Vinny also is, Vinny Arora, she's playing one of the characters of the title.
Right.
Maybe the Pati. Yeah, I was about to tell you. So yeah, she's also a very good actress. She's a TV actress, so she's very quick. And I also learned a lot from her. It's like it was great to see the difference between someone who's done so much TV work and me who's done 0 TV work. So that is also like, it was a learning experience. She's so quick. She was very efficient, very professional, and always on the go. Like, she just knew her job inside out. So that was also very inspiring. You know, with TV actresses, there's no drama because they're used to shooting all the time. So that was like very inspiring. Like, you know, I wish I could be, I want to be like that. I want to be really like on the go all the time. So I've learned a lot from her as well. Anant and Saksham also, Saksham Shukla, he's also in this. And he's a theatre actor. So that is also a very different kind of school of acting. So we had different sort of actors in this. So that was a great learning experience for me.
Also, how was it different from other work that you have done? Because we have seen you in so many films and Bollywood and web series. Now, people say कि आजकल web series का ज़माना है, Bollywood film में लोग कम देख रहे हैं, पर web series ज़्यादा हो रही हैं. So how you differentiate between both?
I don't really think there's too much of a difference. But yeah, there's more song and dance in Hindi movies. But there is no difference. I mean, when I'm shooting, I feel like the technicians are the same, the people in the unit, their behavior is the same, the mentality is the same, the lightmen are the same. When you're shooting, you know, so the setup is the same. So I don't feel like, oh my God, this is a web series. I feel the difference when I'm shooting a South Indian film or a Bengali film because of the language, but over here there's zero difference. And I think what is actually the only difference is the people that you work with. Like I said, like I got to work with actors who are from theatre, from TV, not only restricted to film actors. So yeah, and you work with newcomers, mostly newcomers all the time. So I'm working with like so many talented people. That is the biggest major difference I felt.
And also जब ये character आपके पास आया, पत्नी या फिर वो, whatever the character is, maybe पति, आजकल कुछ भी possible है. So जब character आपके पास आया, what was the first thing that instantly hit your mind कि I should do this, I should go for this?
So initially when I read the script, I really liked Vinny's role. Okay, and I thought that role is very bubbly, and she's not boring. She's always creating excitement and fun, and it's an amazing role. So I was like, that's a lovely role. My role, script level wise, was very quiet in comparison to her role. So I was like, I would have loved to do that role, but then I thought, no, let me just, like, this is a typical, like, the heroine role and very beautiful. And, when people look at her, they're mesmerized. And I guess that is every girl's dream, to be in that kind of fantasy role. And of course, it's been my dream too, but when I saw her role, I was like, no, that's the role I want to do. But then I thought, okay, maybe this is the role that I can play better, because they obviously, the directors and producers, know what they're casting you for. And then I did it, and then I was like, what can I add to this character instead of just looking pretty and sweet and nice? And then I, after started shooting for it, after getting into character, I realized that her part is like, she's completely in love with her husband. She wants to make the marriage work she's completely in love with her husband, and she wants to make her marriage work at any cost. So she's always like, making an effort to do anything that he wants her to do. And she has this spark in her eyes, and she's inspired by love. And I think that is something that we all need in our lives. Our lives are so monotonous and so routine. You wake up, you go to the gym, you play with your dogs, or you have meetings, you talk to your parents, you have lunch and dinner with the same people all the time. I get very, very, very bored, and I need constant excitement all the time. So I travel because that's, it gives me excitement. So I think if you're in love and you have that magic, you want that magic, then everything else starts looking up. So in her character, she's constantly like, she's got that spark. So I just had to go with that thread, and I think that's the only thing that I could put into this character. It's a small thing, but I think that made a huge difference.
Okay, I didn't interrupted her because she just revealed that her husband. So I guess you are the Patni, I'm guessing.
I'm the Pati.
Okay.
If you really
and okay, also you said, traveling.
I said that is, so please cancel that part.
So as you said, traveling, it excites you.
Yeah.
So talking about the places, Mathura is very popular. वहाँ पे खाना वाना, मथुरा के पेड़े.
Well, I was in Paris before I came to Mathura. I was in Greece, I was in Paris, I was in Amsterdam, I was in London doing my little tour. I was studying fashion there. And then straight away I came to India, and in about 10 days I was in Mathura for 1 month, and I was shooting in Mathura. Is a hell and heaven difference, because in abroad, of course, everything is all about organization. The streets are clean. You have to cross the street at you can't cross the street whenever you want. In Mathura, you can cross the street whenever you want. There's people not only that, animals are kept in the zoo abroad. Over here in Mathura, the animals were on the street, crossing the street with you. So you're crossing the street, the cows crossing the street, there are pigs crossing the street, there are monkeys crossing the street, there are langurs crossing the street. We are doing these shots, we have bike shots, driving or riding a bike. Well, I wasn't in the front seat, so it doesn't matter. So you're going, you're on this bike for the shot, and there's suddenly you have to stop because there are 3 pigs running in front of you, and over there, even if you're shooting, there's no you can't control the crowd. There's no one stopping the crowd. So you have to shoot while, at least we wanted that kind of situation also. So we were shooting while normalcy, daily life was going on in Mathura. There were people crossing the street, people were doing jharu pocha in the middle of the street and don't know where the dust was going. It was going on someone else's face. But people were spitting on the street, pigs and cows and monkeys were jumping over, but we were shooting right through all that. So it was completely different. There's zero organization, and Mathura is chaotic. But we found that, like, you know, we found some great fun kind of peace in Mathura, so we really enjoyed it. So it was funny to see all that. It was a completely different travel experience for me.
Roller coaster.
And the food was lovely. It's full of ghee and full of butter. And it's extremely fattening. It's full of calories. I put on 5 kilos when I came back. And after 3,000 years, is the first time in my life I said, oh my God, I need to go to a dietitian. Because I put on so much weight when I went to Mathura, but I enjoyed it.
Okay. Also, you know, you are from Bengal. So how was it? You continuously, do you visit Bengal after a certain period of time? So वहाँ पर जाकर shoot करना, how was it?
In Mathura?
In Bengal.
In Calcutta? I did 3, 4 films right now in Calcutta, and I enjoy going to Calcutta because when I'm shooting in Calcutta, I don't feel like I'm shooting because I know all these people since I was a baby. So it's like my home to me. So for me, going on the set is like just going out somewhere and talking to the people. You know, I've seen my directors and all, like they've seen me since I was growing up. So I don't feel like I'm shooting at all. Everyone's eating all the time. People in Calcutta are very relaxed. There's no sense of, I mean, everyone is just like having a good time all the time. So whether you're shooting, not shooting, it's just the same vibe all the time.
Okay, lastly, you know, what do you think that audience, because there are so many web series of course, है कि इस web series में ऐसा क्या है जो USP है and why should people watch it?
Well, because I think right now people are watching a lot of web series, and even if they hadn't seen what they wanted to see before, I think by now they must have seen that. But coming back to this web series, it'll bring you back to some real substance. It'll bring you back to romance. It'll bring you back to you can have a light laugh and not just see something because it's a web series and it could have something different that you know has been censored in a movie. This has got something which will just completely de-stress you. You can watch it with your family and you can have a great laugh at it. Yeah.
Okay. So lastly, जाते जाते viewers को और fans को क्या बोलना चाहेंगे? Yes, this one is lastly. Viewers को और fans को क्या बोलना चाहेंगे?
Please watch Pati, Patni or Wo and try and figure who I am in this web series, and I'm sure you will love it. You'll have a great laugh and you will be de-stressed if you are stressed, and if you're not stressed you can get inspiration and you can yeah, just fall in love while watching it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Riya, and all the best for your web series. All the best.
Thanks.